Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about good jokes. Like really good jokes. Like the HBGF Leopard, Gundam Leopard Da Vinci, like, so like it's supposed to be like Leonardo da Vinci, but they said Leopard, but we pronounced that Leopard. So it's Leopard Da Vinci because it's like the Leopard Gundam from Gundam X, but it's Da Vinci because it may. So let's just get right into it. So pop this off of here, and we got plastic. So the first thing is we have this white runner. So normally, like I've said before, I do generally like it when there's like smaller runners of different colors so that things are cast in correct colors fine. Same thing, we got red, and this just appears to be, actually these are probably both pieces for the head. This looks like it covers the V-fin, and then this is like where the eyes will go on. That's all it's on there. And then we got yellow, which this yellow looks like an absolute travesty. This is horrible. I don't know, man. I don't like this yellow at all. It just looks kind of like a... I know Nick was saying he liked the vibrant colors because Build Fighters isn't based on reality, but like this looks like a cheap dollar store toy. Like I take a particular like offense to this runner. It is my least favorite runner I've seen in a while. But it has some yellow bits and the V-fin on it. Great. So then we get to the green or the teal, which makes up most of the robot. And I mean, this looks like a high grade, man. Let me tell you, like, here's the whole robot here, front and back of the legs, here's the arms, here's the shoulders, here is the ankle armor, the head, the back skirts, the front skirts, the chest, the back of the chest, or the back, that's the back of your chest is called your back, so that's good. The front of the waist armor, like, this is an entire robot in just this green runner. So, good. And then you get, the rest of it is in here, which is, like all of the, here's the top of the feet, and the inner parts of the arms, and the waist, and probably, these are probably some leg joints in here too. This is like all the joints on one thing. So, there's that. And then, that's like it. That's the whole robot. Because the other two runners, there's polycaps in here, so whatever. The other two runners are just gun, and then other gun. So, and feet, I guess. But like, this is like the whole thing. So I make a lot of jokes, I feel like, in real life. You're like, oh, you could do that model, it's only two runners, huh? But this is like actually real life, only two runners. So I can't imagine I'm gonna be like that, like happy about it, but maybe it'll work out good. Cause that's the whole thing. You just get, there's a little bit of foil stickers, so absolutely no concern there. And like, is there not more robot? That's it. I'm back with my guy, and I gotta say, it's good. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I'm actually more enthused with it than I thought I was going to be going into it. The first thing I will say is a lot of people ask us, what's a good model for a beginner? And normally we're like, I don't know, man, it's not that hard. Just like pick a high grade you like and like you're good. But while building this, I was thinking to myself, this would be a great model for a beginner actually, because nothing about it is difficult or extraneous or complicated in any way, but you still get a good end result, and it has a whole bunch of weapons, which I know is a huge selling point for like a lot of you, like a whole bunch of y'all. Is like if something has like 6 guns, and like we're almost there, you probably want it, which might explain why this thing is pretty popular, but like it fills all those fields right out. Also, one weird thing to know is that there are no extraneous pieces on any of the runners whatsoever. You use everything, every single polycap, you can just toss those runners away. And the other one thing I was thinking about was that it doesn't come with any beam sabers, which is like, maybe it doesn't need them. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. I was just like, wow, there's no beam sabers here. So that's an important thought from my head straight to you. But let's get close up and I'll go over all the little bits and bobs on this boy. Alright, so first things first, let's pop all this stuff off. These guys, these little rocket launcher things, you pop them right off. You can open them. They got it's like a missile silo. Sweet. We got 2 of them. You can do that with both. They peg in wherever you want. Next step, get these little cannons, right? Pop them off. Doesn't matter who needs them. Screw them. Take them off there. Throw those right off. We'll just take the gun out of his hand just for gun in hand purposes. And so this is what we got minus these things. Pretty straightforward model, and by that I mean like if you've built any high grade before, this is like pretty much that kit. But I can't really complain because it's you know, why fix what's broken? You get a great bend out of the knees, articulation wise. You get a sweet ankle rock here. I keep pulling this leg off. It just really wants to come off. It's actually like very solidly in that polycap joint, but whatever. Get awesome double jointed arms. We also get, what's interesting about this guy is if you pull the hand out, you can actually move the ball peg at the end of the hand. I think that's just to accommodate the these cannons here, but it's just, you don't normally see that in a high grade, so whatever. You do only get the 2 hands though, so there's no splayed hands, there's no anything else, it's just these hands. These things rock up a little bit, there's more articulation, bits and bobs, whatever, cool. Everything's there, the head kind of moves, great. The cool part is these sweet, sweet backpack cannon things, whereas right now they're connected to his backpack through a series of just like pegs and polycaps. And what's cool about them is that they look like a cool backpack. So you roll them down under his hands here, and then if you want to pull his hand apart, which you just pull the old hand plate off of that, and then we can firmly grasp the handle on here. It fits in there like super, super nicely, which is good. You don't have to worry about it, I don't know, like moving around too much. And get the hand peg back in there. And then he's got these like really sweet like railgun cannons that he can hold, which just looks like impossibly tough. Works on both sides, so that's great. So that's really the main gimmick of this kit. It doesn't really do anything else other than that, but then you can also just like peg these guys back in wherever. So I had these on the legs before. If you want them on the shoulders, that's great. If you want this thing on the side of this gun thing here, do it. Who cares? Why not? Just throw that on there. So it's one of those things that I know a lot of people like to customize your stuff, and that's not really something I'm into, but it's pretty sweet that the model in and of itself doesn't tell you like, hey, this is the way this exactly has to be, you have to do it this way because this is how it looks. And that's pretty cool. Obviously you do get the gun, which is just 2 pieces that just like goes back in his hand if you want to, but like why not? Because now you have gun and double guns and bigger guns and rocket silos, and like he's totally loaded out. Doesn't do anything else than this. Like I said, it's a pretty standard mobile suit, but like once you get him standing, like he's out for blood. He looks very mean. So yeah, he's good. If you are a Gundam beginner, if you're the kind of person that posts in a bunch of different forum threads about how you're a beginner and you're looking for something for a lowly newbie like yourself, you should probably get the Leopard Da Vinci, not knock his leg off, because it's definitely gonna be a suitable first model for you. And if you are just into the build fighters or the high grade things, you get something that stays together and is cool. So I didn't think I was going to recommend it, but like I totally recommend it. It was actually a good experience. Go for it. Do it. Make it happen. It's for you. You'll like it. I'll like it. We'll like it. Nick likes it. Sweet.
Do it, make it work better.
Technologic. Thank you guys for watching our video and for sticking around, for commenting. Keep commenting. I like responding to them, and I like seeing them, and comment and subscribe, because we want to not only boost our own egos, but we want to make it seem like it's like we're doing something good, not just for us, but also for you. Thanks Marshdown for the tunes. Loving all these new ones, and we'll see you guys next video.